A new update has arrived for Minecraft. This release brings some fun new additions and polish. Added candles crafted using honeycomb and string. Azaleas can now be planted in flower pots. Fixes to over 80 bugs and parity changes. Some experimental features for Caves and Cliffs Part 2 can now be enabled in world creation. To see the full changelog, head over to ak.ms/Minecraft update. Please search for any bugs you find on bugs.mojang.com and let us know what you think at feedback.minecraft.net. Well, I guess there's nothing else to say, but let's get into the video. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb. My name is of course Mr. Catmanjoe, and how y'all doing, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Now this is not going to be scripted, we're just going to get right in with the video right here, right now. And begin by just saying, yes, a brand new update has just been released for Minecraft PlayStation 4 Bedrock Edition and all the other Bedrock platforms, of course, on Bedrock. And I believe also new updates came in for Java as well. This is known by the Minecraft 1.17.10, and this update was posted, of course, July 13, 2020. It says, welcome to the Minecraft 1.17.10 update. The team has been working hard, on gameplay improvements since the release of Caves and Cliffs Part 1. We have also introduced some fun new additions as well as some Caves and Cliffs Part 2 features as part of experimental gameplay. Please search for any bugs you find on bugs.mojang.com and let us know what you think at feedback.minecraft.net, like what we just read, of course, a minute ago at the intro of the video. Now, yes, we've obviously got some new features. We got candles, which I'll play some gameplay of right now. I actually was just in a world trying all these new features. Candles are now available on the actual Bedrock editions, of course, not just Java edition, or even like just the Windows 10 edition, of course, the Minecraft Bedrock edition. They are available on all Bedrock platforms right now. Candles are now available. They can be placed in clusters up to 4 and lit using flint and steel. Put a candle on a cake and make a wish. You can only put one candle on a cake, which is kind of sad. I thought you could put maybe a bit more. It also says as well, candles can be crafted using a honeycomb and string, combined with dye on a crafting grid to craft different colored candles. Potted azaleas, I didn't get any gameplay of me actually trying these out or using them or placing them down, but I'm sure you already know what they all are. If you don't, if you look at this photo right here, this is obviously a villager of candles, of course, and then obviously there is a potted azalea, like a little plant or tree, and that's what they are. They're in the game as well, though, so if you want to check them out, they are there. But let's get on to some of the main new things, guys, and this was something I was actually blown away by. Experimental gameplays. So basically, when you make a Minecraft world now, this will not count for any of your current Minecraft worlds. The only way that you can check this out and see if this works and all that kind of jazz, is by basically, going onto your main like home screen, of course, clicking create new world and scrolling all the way down where you'd see like activate cheats or show coordinates, stuff like that, all those kind of just I guess like different settings. You'll see it right here right now. I'll play some gameplay, and this is obviously me making or using it right here. You can basically turn on the experimental toggle for Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and you can use some of the new features from the Caves and Cliffs update Part 2 that will be coming in December, obviously later this year. Now this is actually insane because there's so many awesome features here, and I'm going to read out the actual page of what they're in total is, and I'll also, while I'm reading out, try and show some gameplay of what I managed to see in the background, or what I managed to get, of course, in the background, just to show you guys what it's like. So it says experimental gameplay. Experimental features from Caves and Cliffs Part 2 are available in this update and can be enabled on the world creation screen. Please keep in mind that these features are a work in progress, still under in development and subject to change. If you activate them, your world might crash, break, or not work with future updates. Experimental features cannot be turned off after world creation. So again, you can't turn these on for any of your current worlds or anything like that. It can only be for entirely brand new worlds. So find more information, of course, if you want to hear more about it, but we don't really need to. So here are the new experimental features that you can use right here, right now, if you want to in your own worlds, or obviously in brand new worlds, and they are insanely awesome, right? So the world height now goes up to 320 blocks, and it goes down as well to minus 64 blocks. And this was so damn cool to test for the first ever time, because obviously I've never played Java edition, and obviously I've never even been able to test out these features even with other, of course, Bedrock betas or anything like that. This was my first ever experience with them. Of course, if you don't already know, I believe a traditional, still current build limit height is something like 256 blocks. Somebody can correct me here. I should know this. I'm a Minecraft OG. I should know this. But it's something like 250 odd blocks, so Speep's going an additional 70 blocks taller or higher. It actually was really weird because, like, if you look at this view right here right now, what I'll play the gameplay wise, you can see so much more. I had my render distance up to like 22 chunks, so I mean maybe that was the case, but it was so insane to be able to see so much from such a high point of view. And even falling back down, man, like the amount of time it took me to fall back down was insane. Along with that, of course, as well, we can now dig down 64 blocks. It's pretty cool, I can't lie. It's kind of weird that we can dig down down, you know, 64, like it goes minus 64. I'm still a bit weirded about that. Like, I don't get why they done it like that. I guess it makes sense. They couldn't have really done it any other way unless they changed it so like the you know, the natural I guess spawn height, as opposed to normally being like roughly like, you know, ground height being like 64 blocks or sea level being like 64, 60 odd blocks. They'd have to make it like 120 to make it work. So I guess it does make sense. Of course, I'm doing this. Anyway, though, there's also some other new stuff that again I'm going to show some gameplay of right now. New surface biomes, excuse me, including lofty peaks. I think that's how I say it, or lofty peaks, snow-capped peaks, snowy slopes, mountain grove, and mountain meadow. Now, I'm not too sure. I don't think I got all of these different actual biomes, of course, on camera. I'll just fling up some gameplay right here, right now. But I did try and get as many as I could. So I think lofty peaks, or however you meant to say it. I think I got that. It's like just, you know, just straight peaks that are just pure stone. I think that's what this was. I'm not too sure. I'll show some gameplay on the background again. But again, I don't know if this was what this was, because I don't know what this actual biome is supposed to look like. The snow-capped peaks, I definitely am sure I got some of those actual what's it called, some footage of that biome itself. I definitely seen them. And the mountain terrain, by the way, may I just add, is insanely awesome. Same with like snowy slopes as well. It's so weird because it's such a like small thing. Like, to some degree, when I was looking at the mountains for the first time, I kind of had to double get, like, you know, I kind of had to second guess myself and go like, you know, is that right? You know, like I had to look again and go, is that right? Is this actually new, or am I just looking at the same mountain biomes I've been looking at for the past good few years? But it definitely is new stuff, 100%. Mountain grove, I don't really think I've seen that. And mountain meadow, now I'm not too sure if this is what mountain meadow is, but I'll fling it up right here right now, the gameplay. This was you know, it's like an extreme mountain, obviously, biome, of course, extreme, you know, mountain biome, with dozens of vines all over, and I thought it was beautiful. Like, really, of all of them, I love this the most, low-key, because I don't know if it's just me, but I think the whole vine kind of like, you know, I guess gimmick of like all the vines growing down, because of course they're going to grow as well, but all the vines growing down and looking like it's all overgrown and whatnot was insane. And it was honestly awesome as well, because underneath, because of the way the cave generation has changed, of course, as well, and the mountain generation as well, or the caves and cliffs, obviously, you know, in total, it was insane, because it was so much more easily to find, you know, things like emerald ore and whatnot, because these mountains that were normally, you know, solid big kind of lumps of, I guess, well, just mountains, just solid mountains, now I've got dozens of holes and dozens of like floating platforms and whatnot. It was really easy to find some new ores. So it says here, another new feature, another new thing is new cave biomes, including lush caves and dripstone caves. Now, I managed to find an underwater dripstone cave, which was quite cool. I never managed to find a lush cave. Maybe you guys can have better luck with it, and if you do, let me know how it looks, or let me know what you think of it. But the dripstone cave was actually hella cool, I can't lie. Like, low-key, when I saw that, I was like, yo, this right here is gorgeous. Like, honestly, I couldn't help but just try and break like the little spikes, of course, of dripstone, and see it just fall down and whatnot. It was awesome. Additionally, of course, we got as well a revamped cave generation, adds cheese caves, spaghetti caves, lava aquifers, and flooded aquifer caves. Now, I believe, of course, I got the flooded aquifer caves, the lava aquifers, got no clue. I don't think I found that. Spaghetti, you know, the spaghetti caves and the cheese caves, I'm not too sure about the cheese caves, but the spaghetti caves, I'm almost definite I've seen them. Those were kind of like littered all over my new world. I don't know if this was just like, there's a lot of them as opposed to the other caves, but I saw dozens of these caves that were just like open, you know, just open caves that you could easily go down on one. It was actually insane. Anyway, going on from there as well, we got some new ore distribution, and that honestly is awesome. I gotta admit, the ore distribution in this actual update is insanely cool. It's so awesome because emeralds are normally so rare. It's so awesome being able to actually like fly underneath mountains, as I'm sure you can see right here from the gameplay, and see just emeralds just sticking out the side. And for me, like I could see it immediately. Like, honestly, like, it was so awesome because normally I've never been able to just see emeralds like laying around. You know, you normally have to obviously dig down a mine down and whatnot, and then you can see emeralds, of course, but being able to just see them on the side of these beautiful mountains was just, it was insane. I loved it, honestly. It was so awesome. Next, of course, we got the, you know, the two actual other new like features that were added, which was the skulk sensor and the goat horn. The skulk sensor, I don't really know what to use. I'm sure some of y'all who are like redstone technicians and whatnot, I kind of stuff, or redstone engineers, will know how to use the skulk sensor a lot more than I will. But I never really got to use it. I just placed it down. It looks pretty cool and all, but I don't really know what it, I know what it's for, but I don't really know how to use it. And the goat horn was weird, man. Like, I'll play some gameplay right now, and you know, a bit of a volume warning, all right? Basically, of course, the goat horn just plays the, you know, the raid siren, you know, the do-do-do-do, like the thing is super loud, like the horn, and it's so damn annoying, but it's so cool because I can just imagine trolling my friends with that thing on, you know what I mean? Like, just going to their bases and just like blowing that thing. It was weird though, because you don't, you know, I'm not too sure how the animation is eventually going to look when you blow the horn, but when you blow it right now, if it, I know know it's not just me. If you look at this right here right now, you can look at me doing it. It looks almost like you're trying to eat it. You know what I mean? Like when you're trying to eat Minecraft food. It was kind of odd. I can't lie. I don't really know. It was just a little bit of a strange thing that I noticed. And again, it was just something I was like, this is a bit weird. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. So that was everything that's been added in this update. There is a bunch of new, obviously, other things as well. Like, you know, there's a bunch of new fixes, gameplay, mobs, etc, etc. But I just thought I'd cover the main features and show some gameplay for that right here right now, because I want to just try and do these videos a little bit more differently than covering all the, you know, fixes and bug reports and all that kind of jazz. So let me know if you like this more than those kind of videos, and, you know, let me know if you guys have any sort of, you know, constructive criticism down below in the comment section. And I hope you guys are excited to try all this stuff out. I am. I mean, this was awesome, and I really can't wait for this to be an official update though, of course, because right now it's again just a teaser and a taster, which I'm really proud of, that, you know, we can actually, you know, get to actually try and use it now. But I really can't wait till this becomes an actual official thing. Excuse me, I'm running out of air. I really can't wait until this becomes a, you know, a proper official thing that we can, you know, not only just like experiment with, but actually use consistently and all the time. So you guys, hope you all are excited for this. Hope you all enjoyed the new update. It was a bit of a surprise update for me. I kind of just got back home from being out on my bike, and it's really sunny outside right now in Scotland where I live, so I'm a little bit cooked. But yeah, guys, have a great night, have a great day wherever you all are, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to go drop a like in it. Check out my other videos as well throughout the entire day that I've released, and be sure to subscribe if you're new as well, guys. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 subs. Stay gorgeous, stay beautiful, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys. All right, peace.